Get ready for a jaw-dropping showdown. South Park has just taken its satirical battle with Donald Trump to a whole new level. And it's as brutal as it is hilarious. But here's where it gets controversial. The latest episode doesn't just mock Trump, it paints him in a romantic relationship with Satan. A move that's sure to spark heated debates. Is it genius satire or a step too far? You decide. In the August 20th episode titled Sickofancy, the show's creators set their sights on Washington, D.C., delivering a scathing critique of the Trump administration. The plot? A long line of high-profile guests, including Apple CEO Tim Cook and Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, flocked to the White House to shower Trump with gifts and over-the-top praise, all while subtly poking fun at his ego and insecurities. Zuckerberg, however, gets a less-than-warm reception, as Trump verbally berates him in a scene that's both cringeworthy and comedic. At the heart of the episode is Randy Marsh, who devises a scheme to grow his business by lobbying for changes to marijuana laws. Enter Towley, the lovable talking towel who's sent to Washington to cozy up to Trump. But here's the twist. Towley discovers that statues of iconic figures like Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln have been replaced with statues of Trump, a move that feels both absurd and eerily on brand. And this is the part most people miss. The episode subtly hints at a militarized Washington with troops swarming the city, a nod to Trump's real-life deployment of National Guard troops to D.C. earlier that month. Meanwhile, Satan himself is seen confiding in ChatGPT about his desire to escape his relationship with Trump, only to conclude there's no escape from this place. Vice President J.D. Vance makes a cameo, once again portrayed as Trump's obedient servant in a bedroom scene that's as bizarre as it sounds. This isn't the first time South Park has gone after Trump. The season 27 premiere, Sermon on the Mount, introduced a new parody of the former president, using real photos of Trump crudely animated onto a cartoon body. The episode famously depicted Trump in bed with Satan, a callback to the show's earlier portrayal of Saddam Hussein. But here's the kicker. This marks a significant shift for South Park, which has historically mocked both sides of the political aisle. During the 2016 election, the show used Mr. Garrison as a Trump stand-in rather than targeting Trump directly. The White House didn't take the satire lightly. In one memorable scene, school counselor Mr. Mackey is hired by ICE despite his obvious lack of qualifications, leading to absurd raids on a Dora the Explorer live show, and even heaven itself. The episode also skewered Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, depicting her repeatedly shooting dogs, a dark reference to her controversial real-life anecdote. But here's the question that's sure to divide audiences. Is South Park crossing the line? Or is it holding a mirror up to society's absurdities? Let us know in the comments. Looking ahead, South Park shows no signs of slowing down. Season 27 continues its bi-weekly release schedule, with the next episode set to air on September 3rd, followed by another on September 17th. Love it or hate it, one thing's for sure. South Park remains a cultural force, unafraid to tackle the most divisive topics head-on. What do you think? Is this their boldest season yet, or have they gone too far? Sound off below.